Hello and welcome. It's Roland here. Who else could it be? You join me today live from Chesterfield in Derbyshire. This is the Tapton Lock on the Chesterfield Canal, and behind me flows the River Rother as well. So welcome everybody. Great to hear from you. So you want to pop a comment in the box, please do. And if you're watching on replay, thank you very much indeed. I have made a video about this place once before, and you're welcome to look that one up. But I thought we'd just be down here this morning going live for you. So Chesterfield Canal is under restoration work, and we shall just take a walk towards the actual lock, which is under the bridge you can see ahead of us. But I may just go over the bridge rather than risk losing our signal. The signal here is not too strong. We're in a bit of a valley. It's a very busy part of Chesterfield. To my right, which we've got trees here, and bushes and things, but there's a huge Tesco's and lots of industry around this end of town. So we're approaching the Tapton Lock. Welcome viewers, thank you for joining me here today. Take a look back. There's a weed growing in the canal. A long restoration project ahead to get the whole length of this going, but it is making progress. The start of the canal is a little further along in the direction you can see now. Chesterfield was once a very thriving pottery town, so much of the stuff along here would have been pots making their way out to the east coast eventually, and the ports for export. And that way, the next town along it takes us through to Staveley, that way, where there's more restoration work been done there. A lot going on actually on this canal. So rather than risk losing a signal as we go under the road, we'll go over the top and down the other side and take a look at the lock for you there. Honda dealer over that side. Let's work our way across the road. You can hear the water pouring through an overflow down there. Maybe it's a stream that goes into this, I'd imagine. Just to my right, you've got the 4-star Casa Hotel, the Honda dealership, and actually it's Mercedes on that side. So we've got Honda and Mercedes here. Just across the road. And there is a visitor centre, which is closed at the moment. I don't think it opens every day this time of year. It might during school holidays. And so here we have the Tapton Lock. And that's a fair drop in one go. So to get from one height down to the next level, we have the lock system, which works very well. Of course, the canal system in itself didn't last that long, because the railways came along and trains are much quicker to deliver goods than canal boats. However, many people love the canals these days. They do create a waterway for nature and of course pleasure craft as well. Some of the canals are extremely busy. In fact, they're busier now than in their heyday of when they were a transport system for businesses. cycle track as well. The cycle festival coming up. Just work our way along a little. I hope I don't lose the phone signal going through here. We'll give it a go. Could be tricky. Quick as we can. And cyclists are a bit of a hazard when they go through those places. I hope we didn't lose the signal when we went through the bridge there, the underpass. If you want to let me know, pop a comment in, we'll take a look at that. Down there is the River Rother. Usual duck, always find a duck. Here comes another. And we'll just walk along a little further. Take a look at the John Varley 2, the narrowboat which belongs to the Canal Trust here. If you want to get involved in canal restoration and upkeep, then you could become a volunteer, either here or any other canals around the country. The Canal and River Trusts are always looking for volunteers, and this one has its own trust as well, the Chesterfield Canal Trust. Look back where we've come from. Beautiful spot. You wouldn't know you were right passing through the middle of a town if you look up and find apartments there. Another glance at the river below. We just see it through the undergrowth there. just walk a little further along before ending this live stream. Just give you a little bit more of a canal side walk. If you're not a subscriber yet to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, just helps the channel to grow. And if you'd like to give the video a thumbs up, watch any other videos I've got, that will be appreciated as well. We've got some nice wildflowers growing here. I hope the picture quality is okay. We are screened by the buildings on our left and the trees and everything around here. A bit of a valley too, so the signal for live streaming may be a little weak, but you never know. Hopefully it's good for you. More industrial units the other side of the river. This canal used to serve all the industries that used to be on there, and further beyond, of course, as well. I get a gap here. And river's a little low. And the birds twittering away in the trees. Morning. Places for fishermen to sit and patiently wait while they try to catch a fish. Another one there. And another one. Another fishing point. Just get ourselves up to this corner, see what's going on around here. And there's a railway line. Just pulling into Chesterfield station, just further along the track there. we'll get ourselves up to the bridge. I think that's another lock. And in the distance, I put it right in the centre of your screen, you might just see that. That's the Crooked Spire, as it's called. There we go. St Mary's and All Saints Church, Chesterfield, with its famous crooked spire. Technically it's twisted really, but it's always been known as the Crooked Spire. And the football team, Chesterfield Football Club, are known as the Spirites. The view of the river. Usual camera, something's floated down it. Morning. That's lock number 1. So all on our right hand side would have been the wharfs to allow people to load the barges before they were horse drawn in the old days on their way to their destinations. Vegetation seems to be growing fairly well, so this all needs digging out if they're ever going to use this section. We're coming into the town now. There's an overflow there in case the canal fill up too much, it would run off into the river Rother, just the other side. And this is where the canal started, with the river Rother over here. And that's the canal going along the path from where we've just come. So I hope you've enjoyed this little walk. I'm going to make my way back now. Thank you for joining me. Do become a subscriber to the channel if you're not already. And I look forward to welcoming you on another video. Check out my other videos. I have got one with the story of this canal. You'll find that if you look at search for Tapton Lock in the search box. If you don't want to go through all the videos, just to bring it up easier. And that'll be great. Thanks everybody. Take care.